good source.
Yeah, but that's what world leaders have called me because the office itself is so unbelievably powerful, Pierce. And you have military bases all over, and every second there's another world leader calling you for something. And I think there's a reality distortion field in DC that has been very pernicious in our politics in America for the last 50 years, for sure, since the Second World War, where American politicians feel like they have to be the world's police, and they feel like they have to be the world's daddy. And that's not why we elected you, damn it. You know, we elected you to be daddy here, to care for your children, which are American.
Here we go. The flathead. Model LTZ 12.
Well, Benny Johnson, looks like Daddy going to get some milk. Yeah, looks like Daddy got him some
serial numbers lifted access locks using our software.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Man, you know, Byron gonna take it hard.
It's not just gonna be that. I mean, when Americans see deportations or repatriations happen, they're gonna be like, thank you. When they see the border closed, they're gonna say, this is what I voted for. When they see peace start to break out again around the world, they're gonna be like, this is the stability that we were asking for. Daddy's back.
Yeah, he definitely is. He definitely is gonna take it hard. But Trump, you have made a complete idiot of MAGA.
And watch this.
For 10 years, but especially lately, and this is hysterical. You know what really dope is? It just throws some specific people under the bus.
Yep, we'll take it.
Go ahead.
Sure. Yeah. Let's see your credit.
Brick got it. It's all paid up.
Got it.
You say things sometimes that I can't pay. She's a very capable person. But you really have to ask her about that. But I don't think I think I met with a man who's a very
Nintendo embarrassed itself. Nintendo's patent for capturing creatures with a sphere was rejected in Japan for not being considered prior art. The Japanese Patent Office ruled that several games like ARK, Monster Hunter 4, and even Pocket Pair's own Cryptopia already used this gameplay mechanic. This is a huge win for Pal World against Nintendo's patents, meaning Pocket Pair can bring back sphere capturing to the game and will likely get all the mechanics back, since even patent experts think Nintendo's patents are utterly absurd. Our world is going strong, guys. Nintendo embarrassed itself. Nintendo's patent for capturing creatures with a sphere was rejected in Japan for not being considered prior art. The Japanese Patent Office ruled that several games like ARK, Monster Hunter 4, and even Pocket Pair's own Cryptopia already used this gameplay mechanic. This is a huge win for Pal World against Nintendo's patents, meaning Pocket Pair can bring back sphere capturing to the game and will likely get all the mechanics back, since even patent experts think Nintendo's patents are utterly absurd. Our world is going strong, guys. Nintendo embarrassed.
He sends his regards. So you're gonna consider my offer now?
Supergirl and Hasbro character?
No, BM Power Girl.
Supergirl, Supergirl.
One kiss for luck?
It's from you.
You're no fun at all.
You bring yourself kryptonite.
I didn't think it'd hurt you.
Hey, Flathead's good gear.
Kryptonite.
It'll do the trick for you. Whatever that
Stay away
trick
from
is.
me, creep.
Where's friends?
Not today, meathead.
Supergirl and Hasbro character?
No, BM Power Girl.
Supergirl, trick yourself.
One kiss for luck? You're no fun at all.
Yourself into kryptonite.
from me, creep.
Cat and Persona, worst friends.
Not today, meathead.
Supergirl and have new haircut.
No, BM Power Girl.
Supergirl, trick Persona.
One kiss for luck.
I'm saving sense from you.
You're no fun at all.
Sorry.
Like I've said, bot and control.
Didn't think it'd hurt you.
Blue kryptonite.
Stay away from me, creep.
Cat and Persona, worst friends.
Not today, meathead.
Supergirl and have new haircut.
No, BM Power Girl.
Supergirl, trick Persona.
One kiss.
Wait, just echolocation and hands? That don't seem like enough. Something right there. It's more than enough. What's his power? Nigga, hide and seek nightmare mode.
Yeah.
Even with all that grinding shit, man, read the room. He can't see. Well, nigga, read it, braille. He's a nightmare. It's like if Stevie Wonder made an action movie. Yeah, nigga, but how you know that? Guy like you couldn't take him. Let a blind man beat you with twin dildo. I'm sorry. So he put me in jail and he's my defense attorney. My black ass going to jail later. Yep. I know. How good is his hearing? Nigga, I blinked too loud and caught the meanest combo this world has ever seen. He don't kill you. He just paralyzed your confidence. They said he didn't have powers. Does he? Man, this nigga just swanton bomb Liddy off a 3-story building and walked that shit off. Legends say he beat 20 armed Yakuza members in a hallway with a broken rib. Was that you or me? God damn. How much fucking does he have? I can't breathe. Yeah, he may seem all cool at first, but that nigga fully low key. If somebody tell Ray Charles his nunchucks ain't connected in the middle, I'm a fucking loser. Wait, just echolocation and hands? That don't seem like enough. Something right there. It's more than enough. What's his power? Nigga, hide and seek nightmare mode. Even with all that grinding shit, man, read.
Why are you out? Yeah, okay. So here, huh? You know I make out on my car. Damn.
Very rational person. I met with a man who wants to see New York be great again, and I can say again, because New York is great.
Okay. You know what, Trump? So I had a little situation with Marjorie for her to just take a wrecking ball to MAGA, from the inside. But obviously, that's not going to work anymore. But, how you moving? You know what I mean? How you moving? You know what I mean? It's solid. We're going to have to talk to Mom Donnie and, clear everything. But, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, they are a mess. It's beautiful. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. It's Thanksgiving time, so you know what that means. Tomatoes, turkeys. It's gonna be a little bit less this year, probably. Trump 47. So it's gonna be a diet Thanksgiving. But it also means I'll be doing my Thanksgiving video showcasing all the things that we have to be grateful for, and I would love your participation. So check out the community tab and give me your suggestions. It could be anything you're thankful for. I'm thankful they finally will release the Epstein files. I'm thankful Marjorie Taylor Greene's boyfriend got to sleep with one eye open. I'm thankful that no matter how much negative feedback she gets, Laura Trump just keeps singing.
Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down.
And of course, I'm thankful to all of you. So many of you guys have hit me up at admin@reesewaters.com, including my man TP all the way from Germany. Shout out to all my German Americans out there. Let's see, we got, Bruce Willis was born in West Germany. Yippee-ki-yay, mother. Sandra Bullock, whose mother was a German opera singer, and Michael Fassbender. We won't talk about where my mind goes with Michael Fassbender. Ain't no Dominique Wilkins. They're not going to talk about Neek, the human. I like it. Oh, he was born in Paris. So you should get credit for that. Some of that Jerry Curl dripped in Germany. I know it did. TP writes, Miss Ray, good morning. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. I most certainly did. Bama won, and after nearly a year, I finally got some merch. I got a beanie hat, a Who Raised Y'all coffee mug, and an I'm Trouble t-shirt. I'm providing a photo of all the items, and the beanie really keeps your head warm. I will also say the Who Raised Y'all mug also keeps your head warm, because I only bring it out when I'm mad at people, I'm hot to showcase it. Make sure that it's facing whose parenting I'm questioning. But shout out to TP for submitting those and for being such an integral part of this community. Be on the lookout for our Black Friday sale and make sure you order by December 10th in order to get your items by Christmas. Now, a lot of you guys have also talked about the fact that the items aren't on the YouTube page anymore, and believe me, a book will be written all about what we've had to deal with on the back end trying to get those things showcased. But they're still available over at thepeoplesgetup.com. Again, that is thepeoplesgetup.com, as well as reesewaters.com. And while you're at it, be sure to send me your merch pics to admin at reesewaters.com. And while you're at it, use a good plug for vests. Now in my fourth decade, I feel the sudden need for vests. I can also get a good Stetson hat, and probably this time next year, a chain. That's how I see Thanksgiving 2026.
Oh, I love the ghost Thanksgiving. I wasn't born as a fashion statement. I just wanted to Stone Cold. He came and he basically addressed the locker room. And he was saying things about asking for forgiveness, not permission, taking risks, going out there and trying to create something and, reaching for the quote-unquote brass ring. Now, I had been toying with the idea of buying a chair. I just want to do something different that if I didn't like it, I could change it right back. Immediately after that meeting, I just went to one of the girls who did the hair and said, she dyed my hair for me. And she did it on the spot. When I walked into Gorilla, the people that had previously seen me earlier that day, I had black hair. When I walked in Gorilla that day, I had blonde hair. And it was like, again, it did exactly what I wanted to do. It created a buzz. And that's when Dusty said, I want you for ECW. Because I believe Dusty's plan that year was for me and CM Punk to face each other at Mania for the ECW title. Obviously, that didn't happen. I love the ghost Thanksgiving. I wasn't born as a fashion statement. I just wanted to Stone Cold. He came and he basically addressed the locker room, and he was saying things about asking for forgiveness, not permission, taking risks, going out there and trying to create something and, reaching for the quote-unquote brass ring. Now, I had been toying with the idea of buying a chair. I just want to do something different that if I didn't like it, I could change it right back. Immediately after that meeting, I just went to one of the girls who did the hair and said, she dyed my hair for me. And she did it on the spot. When I walked into Gorilla, the people that had previously seen me earlier that day, I had black hair. When I walked in Gorilla that day, I had blonde hair, and it was like, again, it did exactly what I wanted to do. It created a buzz, and that's when Dusty said, I want you for ECW. Because I believe Dusty's plan that year was for me and CM Punk to face each other at Mania for the ECW title. Obviously, that didn't happen. I love the ghost Thanksgiving. I wasn't born as a fashion statement. I just wanted to Stone Cold. He came and he basically addressed the locker room, and he was saying things about asking for forgiveness, not permission, taking risks, going out there and trying to create something and, reaching for the quote-unquote brass ring. Now, I had been toying with the idea of buying a chair. I just want to do something different that if I didn't like it, I could change it right back. Immediately after that meeting, I just went to one of the girls who did the hair and said, she dyed my hair for me. And she did it on the spot. When I walked into Gorilla, the people that had previously seen me earlier that day, I had black hair. When I walked in Gorilla that day, I had blonde hair, and it was like, again, it did exactly what I wanted to do. It created a buzz, and that's when Dusty said, I want you for ECW. Because I believe Dusty's plan that year was for me and CM Punk to face each other at Mania for the ECW title. Obviously, that didn't happen. I love the ghost Thanksgiving. I wasn't born as a fashion statement. I just wanted to Stone Cold.
Died into Marvel Rivals and he just kept fucking act.
Oh my god. Check the board. Do you want to fuck I made it?
Oh, shit.
Died into Marvel Rivals and he doesn't know how to fucking act. What the hell is he?
Oh my. Oh. Do you want to fuck I made it?
Oh, shit.
Died into Marvel Rivals and he doesn't know how to fucking act. What the hell is he?
Oh my.
Oh, shit.
Died into Marvel Rivals and he doesn't know how to fucking act. What the hell is he?
Oh my.
Oh, shit.
Died into Marvel Rivals and he doesn't know how to fucking act. What the hell is he?
Oh my.
Oh, shit.
God, died into Marvel Rivals and he doesn't know how to fucking act. What the hell is he?
Oh my.
Oh, shit.
My God, he died into Marvel Rivals and he doesn't know how to fucking act. What the hell is he?
Oh my.
Any final words, child?
You were pretty.
Truly of evil intellect.
Wow. Meeting you is just so cool. I escalated quickly.
So you're the new Blue Beetle.
My reputation precedes me.
Let's see if you live up to Dan Garrett's legacy.
I will operate my own ceremony.
You wanted us to be friends.
I do not consider humans. Any final words, child?
Your hair is pointy.
Truly of evil intellect.
Wow. Meeting you is just so cool. That escalated quickly.
So you're the new Blue Beetle.
My reputation precedes me.
Let's see if you live up to Dan Garrett's legacy.
I will operate my own ceremony.
You wanted us to be friends.
I do not consider humans. Any final words, child?
Your hair is pointy.
Truly of evil intellect.
Wow. Meeting you is just so cool. That escalated quickly.
So you're the new Blue.
My reputation precedes me.
Let's see if you live up to Dan Garrett's legacy.
I will operate my own ceremony.
You wanted us to be friends.
I do not consider humans. Any final words, child?
Your hair is pointy.
Truly of evil intellect.
Wow. Meeting you is just so cool. That escalated quickly.
So you're the new Blue.
My reputation precedes me.
Let's see if you live up to Dan Garrett's legacy.
I will operate my own ceremony.
You wanted us to be friends.
I do not consider humans. Any final words, child?
Your hair is pointy.
Championship.
Oh yeah, losing to Brock was absolutely pointless.
I will continue to be greatest.
That boy smoking firm. And it doesn't even matter if you choose because he's not here tonight. Oh, no. I'm not falling for this. I'm not falling for this. Oh, they are doing the crowd so dirty. They doing the crowd so dirty. They're doing the crowd so dirty, bro. It's so dirty. Oh, that is so wrong. That is so wrong. This is so old school, and this is really messed up. This is so wrong, bro. Oh my god. This is so old school, bro. This is so old school. And that's Stu. That's Stu. It's little Stu. My Intercontinental Championship. Oh yeah, losing to Brock was absolutely pointless. And I will continue to be greatest of all time. That boy smoking Sherm. And it doesn't even matter if you choose John Cena or not, because he's not here tonight. Oh, no. I'm not falling for this.
Another Dragon Ball behind the scenes, bro. This is like literally what I've been.
Any original parts left? Just what's left. I thought losing my I do not blame you for this. Your choice. No. The thugs who shot me did that. How is it you know?
I know all of them, so is it you.
Now, Bolsha won't be mine.
Your fantasy, like
what?
It's your soul. Time is your life.
You got any original parts left? Just what's left. I thought losing my arms was bad. I do not feel this. Your choice. No. The thugs who shot me did that. How is it you know?
I know all of them, so is it you.
Now, Bolsha won't have mine.
Your fantasy, like
what to do?
it's your soul. Time is your life.
Any original parts left? Just what's left. I thought losing my arms was bad. I do not feel this. What's your choice? No. The thugs who shot me did that. How is it you know?
I know all of them, so is it you.
Well, Bolsha won't have mine.
Your fantasy, like
what to do?
it's your soul. Time is your life.
Any original parts left? Just what's left. I thought losing my arms was bad. I do not feel this. What's your choice? No. The thugs who shot me did that. How is it you know?
I know all of them, so is it you.
Well, Bolsha won't have mine.
Your fantasy,
what to do?
it's your soul. Time is your life.
Any original parts left? Just what's left. Baker used to say to me all the time, as we got new friends, it's like we can all be members of that.
After winning the tournament, after losing hard his missions, doctors discovered his resolution being slain aside his salvation as cycles, negotiations, destroying the helicopter, Dr. Bosco Levin's illness, and shown how while they were experimenting on him, before he became completely exploded, Yoshimitsu managed to save the doctor once again and took him forward. Yoshimitsu seeks out Jihanji to ask for his help in escape, since his plan was going through a bad time. However, his father is known as Data, uses and orders his people killed. Likewise, all of this was planned by Yoshimitsu. While he was waiting for nature, his His plan was to plant the Shigao's fortune. In 1005, Yoshimitsu learns that Ryan Fury had saved her dying in the previous age. With the one cause of massacre in his plan, also destroying Dr. Masuda's laboratory enemies, we are shown that Yoshimitsu managed to get revenge, of killing, and 10 instance Yoshimitsu begins to fall into madness. First, forging into controllers, so in search of the origin of the problem, it makes the Sequel changes. However, upon absorbing the orb with the intention of balancing the power of the sword, to a puppet of his own weapon in 7, after defeating and finding Sanrio, Yoshimitsu was defeated the walls after being mistaken for a sheep. Finally, after the messy finale shows the face of Ryan Fury again, and although he manages to defeat him, Yoshimitsu continues to struggle to defeat Sanrio and avoid being controlled by his sword. Can I eat it? Oh, shut up.
You are not worthy. Damn. Okay.
Father.
Look over there. Look over there.
Wait a minute. When I'm not looking, are you going to kill me? That's actually a good way of doing it, you know. Look over there. Don't look back until I say so. Okay, whatever. I like to keep the tongue. Yeah. Don't be. I'm not going to be distributor. Now? No! Father.
You look over there while I'm getting him out and say, oh, look over there. Oh,
Wait a minute. When I'm not looking, are you going to kill me? That's actually a good way of doing it, though.
I'll just look over there and don't look back until I say so.
Okay, whatever.
Don't be. Okay, just do it.
Now? No! Hey, people! Okay. Yes, please.
Besides killing? How about community service? Might need a bigger gun. You're right. It matters.
Tough. Expensive.
Got any hobbies besides killing? How about community service? Might need a bigger gun. You're right. It matters.
Tough. Expensive. There's a price.
Got any hobbies besides?
How did Adora become she? In the age of Briscoe.
You told my car? I'm finna cut you. I mean, I'll put you in my words. I'm fucking you. So you running the shoots on this? Use my backup ride. I got my Bentley in the shop. Hey man, you messing with the best bitch get hurt? Looking like a big pumpkin in a bright orange shirt. Getting hard, phony, and trying to get paid. I mean, that's the one that's gonna take off your stupid shit. You told my car, I'm finna cut you. I'll put you in my words. So you running the shoots? I got my Bentley in the shop. Hey man, you messing with the best bitch get hurt? Looking like a big pumpkin in a bright orange shirt. Getting phony and you're trying to get paid. I mean, that's the one that's gonna take off the stupid shit.
That's what's it?
Was kept a secret from that. Oh, he's trying to become a legend next year.
How was you saved it? This great plant. Better know use those everything. That way they'll leave a ball right in the cover. The job. Yes, Mr. Shooter, it's me. Because I was close. That's right.
Okay. That penalty is gone? Not yet. That's this little.
Just as shut up.
It's like credibility. Snap.
Legally, he's exactly the same.
Hey, listen, these plans, 15 on the ground.
Yes.
They get hard, is what I was telling good friend. They can good peak at the first.
Where's what it takes to get turning plan for the stairs?
Joshua wants to to do is make a name for himself. He's lucky that the parents of those missing girls don't know he's out there. What the hell is this? Negotiation. That's how be confidential. Their parents outside the office want to sign just give us the names. It's full of missing girl wanted oil.
Then suffer. I'm gonna sit with hell the rest of my life anyway. Not if you don't tell us you won't. Go ahead. Go ahead. You charge me with whatever you got. But without that, let's go straight to the sentence. Making sure you're in the right mind. One focus on the clown. I'm going to take every appeal, line by law, and then some. And then in 12 years' time, when you're playing shuffleboard at Miami Beach, then maybe you can tell me whoever's sitting in that seat where they can find the bodies. You don't enjoy me. All piled up, nice and neat, hidden behind talking to me. Ourselves to me, but they are a beautiful sight.
Feel free to come back anytime. Sure there is. You can't take your eyes off me. Without me, you wouldn't exist. I'm you.
Makes you glad Mitaki reinstated the death penalty. As a poster child for eliminating mandatory appeals. And I say we don't
all that you're an actual arrested.
Excuse me?
Worry that the bodies were under lock and key. That means when someone went to look at them, he unlocked the door. When he left, he locked it back up. In other words, he helped multiple felonies.
Time. day long. Then you sign a contract for aiding and abetting multiple. It's not a
Years I've been in legal aid. I got it. This is the most egregious abuse of the prosecutor's office I've ever seen.
I covered up the crime. He tampered with evidence.
Let me guess. Said enumerated felonies will all disappear if he violates his obligations to his client.
These are the canons, right? Show me the section where it says that counsel has to tiptoe through the fruits of his client's labors.
He was curious. In his knuckles. But the bottom line is one law can't force him to do it, another one says he can't.
What your client did was a clear violation of the law.
Good guys. Now you're
Want to talk about human lives? Let's talk about human people gathered outside your office as forget it when I'm sorry this was quick. I just can't do it.
Whoever is just putting on a show for his boss, career and perspective soon enough.
Works for legal aid.
The crying parents on the stand were pulled before our eyes.
That makes me dance.
Exactly. I can't imagine anyone in their right mind going to prison to protect Bruner.
Quiet. I get some closer to ivory tower than you.
We represent the people of the state of Works Arena. They want to know which 15 girls have been tortured, raped, and murdered by Bruner.
And the point I'm trying to make is walk into that courtroom. You're not trying Tim Schwimmer. You're trying the system.
Guys, this will never go to verdict.
The story got the papers. Stop.
It's going on 5 years. Michelle was working at the Metropolitan Museum after school. She was already accepted at Brown. She was going to...
they existed, not where or who they are. If I disclose that, I would be in violation of the canons of ethics. I know. You are aware that Mr. Bruner has already confessed to 2 murders, and he has already been sentenced to die by lethal injection. Isn't that correct? Yes. Who's it going to hurt? Certainly not Mr. Bruner. Not the family of the missing girl. Not me. Not the judge or the jury. That leaves only one person. You're wrong. Under the circumstances, it might sound ridiculous. I disclose what I know. We all get hurt. This whole thing, this entire legal system only works as well as it does because I'm doing what I'm doing. This is exactly why the people of New York pay my salary. That would like to put me in prison for it. Remember, I think people, legal and discretion, you've told them that they want to know.
Clerks of the jury will be back in a minute.
I gotta finish lunch.
Is this really what you want?
Schwimmer.
Nothing to talk about at this point.
It's okay. Listen, aren't you your attorney present? I'll tell you what, I'll waive that obligation. You have to know, you lost as soon as the first crying mother took the stand. I think it's possible nights, but I did learn the basics.
If you could just give us something. Anything.
Pigs can fly. I can thank you. I love you. They're all after this enormous box of choo-choo fruits. Should I pick up the red ones? Got the yellow, green, blacks I give them. Or just that looks weird. I can't pick and choose.
If you help us, I doubt that any bar association in the country would even consider disbarring.
Shame.
Have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor. Find the defendant, Timothy Schwimmer, guilty on all counts.
I guess I misread him from the beginning.
We can have a good
I doubt it. We lost.
I got one. justice system. People are represented by two separate equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Really chugging along, huh? Look, if you can't write,
I'm thinking, all right?
Ladies and gentlemen,
What? You've never asked me this.
Thank you, okay?
I didn't mean that. I'm talking about this music. It's been going on for an hour. Relax. Music's so loud you can't even hear me. Hey, why?
You could be an axe murderer.
Now, come sleep.
Detonator. Arm.
You like listening to loud music. That's all you do. And you know this because I can add 1 together. Hey,
Jeffy's in the middle of a novel.
Jeffy's about to be in the middle of writing something.
Look, we never even met the guy. We only found him because Jeffy couldn't.
Shit, I know this fool. It's Brick. It's your call, V. What do you want to do?
It started, maybe 9 o'clock.
Guess it's kind of your fault we're here. Came for some tech Dex bought.
He tell you to free me?
No, just to pick up the bod.
Classic fucking Dex.
Been in here a while?
Few days. Kinda lost count. Some guys loyal enough to care slip stuff. Tried to help out. Royce threw him in the microwave dryer. Made me watch.
Looking a little like we might have saved your skin.
Think we're due a favor, hombre? Jesus, slow down, baby. I'll get you, but kinda caught me at a bad time. If you ever meet again, I'll have you covered.
He had a manicure, but you stopped it with the manicure. Hey, I don't get manicures, do you?
Ed, I got the phone records from the hotel. Your guy only made 1 call in 2 days.
You run it down?
I did, and got voicemail. You're gonna love the message. Hi, guys. I'm here. Well, not here exactly. Name and number. I'm available for alcohol only.
What time was the call?
8:32.
That Scott bit stupid next door. Said the music went on around 9.
Where does it live? East Village.
Cab will get her to the Clinton in 20 minutes.
All right. Quarter time, huh? You think with all the crap in the city, find a real and look behind.
I'll pay the fine. For the record, which one of the wives complained?
Actually, we haven't contacted the deceased's family yet.
Deceased?
Yeah, that tends to happen when you bash somebody's brains in.
Whoa! What are we talking about?
Your client, Cosette, when you left ties to the bed.
Hey, I don't do kink. And my date was ordering a French dip from room service when I left.
That's a good story. Too bad the Clinton Hotel doesn't have room service.
The Clinton? Where's that? I was at the Monarch.
Yeah? What room?
2716. A guy named Glenn. I'm going this way.
And you can call him from the precinct. Nice officers downstairs will escort you. Can we make this quick? My wife's in the shower. Your wife? Yeah, she just flew in from Boise. I came ahead on business. I hired a private consultant. Look, it's my first time. How often do I get to the city? The concierge, Douglas, he's the one who gave me her name. How long was Cosette here? You mean in the room? 8 to 10. He says he died around 9. Died? Who died? Douglas had more than one girl on his list. My wife? No, no. What exactly did you tell me? That's basically all. It's not always something.
I never told Brian about it.
we stop the slide for the document and can't afford to reporter to disclose anything. This must tell some confidence. Dinner? Yeah, hey. So what you're telling me is Kellogg Greenlaws was intimidated his escape. If it'll convince him to help us locate Ross, why not?
Arrest for aiding and abetting a number of felonies. Good news is you got another exclusive. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law.
Document number 290-463, people B. Brian Pierce Kellogg, charges harboring a fugitive and accessory after the fact. My attorney should be arriving shortly, Your Honor.
Innocent, Your Honor. And that's not one of them. I find that odd, don't you? Why is that?
What's fool, Mr. Lucas? And with all due respect, Your Honor, perhaps you should expand your horizons and start looking at the world as more than just the bodies within surely. Guilty or guilty? I find it excellent. It's something.
The people ask for bail of $100,000.
Jail? Excellent. So give it a chance. All you feel that way, so 16. Well, Helen Valley has two options. Very powerful. Extortion always is. Now let's look at what you're doing to my client.
The difference is Mr. O'Malley wasn't committing any crime. Look, you know as well as I do, I don't want to. Just tell me what you know about it. Or go to jail for facilitating a continuing felony.
Get my grab the Second Amendment. That's still and bit my tongue because, truth be told, I'm allergic to guns. Here we are, you with your cold, hard fingers wrapped around the neck of my First Amendment, and I'm going to shout as loud as I can because if I don't, before you know it, you won't let me say nothing at all. My motion to dismiss on the grounds of everything that makes this country not Iraq.
Judge Murphy cut working off before he had a chance to get started.
Don't tell me you said it was an issue of fact for the jury.
That's exactly what he said.
Brave man. I know I wouldn't want the op-ed page looking over my shoulder 24/7. I suspect this will convince Mr. Kellogg to hit all the high notes.
Some reporters actually consider going to jail to protect their source as a badge of honor.
Now, spending a couple of weeks in a holding cell for contempt of far crime of a couple of years in Attica for facilitation. The judge wants facts. I suggest we pile up as many as we can.
I'll start with people who work with Kellogg.
Thousands of reporters spread across the map. Who's the fugitive du jour pick? Brian Kellogg. Believe me, that's a career. Interview upped our circulation 10%.
And I'm sure Kellogg was rewarded handsomely.
People don't go into journalism to get rich. They do it to get the next story.
Are you saying Mitchell Moss promised Kellogg another interview?
Wouldn't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if he promised Brian his first board. Just the kind of guy Brian is.
Do you know where they had dinner?
Why? You gonna lock me up too? I only read with you.
He's not the worst boss I ever had, but he's not the best. Hey, every now and then I'd like to do more than take a letter and get talked. Tell me about it. What can I say? I guess he's under a lot of pressure. What kind of pressure? Publishers, editors. The man's got to fill 2 columns a week. He comes across cucumber cool to everyone else, but I know what's really going on. What did he tell me? Well, I suppose this couldn't hurt him. Here's for instance. He wanted someone to do a piece about the investors who were destroyed during the Enron thing. So Brian volunteered. It's nothing. I read that piece. I can't believe he got some of those people to talk. Yes, that's Brian. And the rest of the Brian comes across like, hey, he's things. Your nails, on your body was red. So can I assume that someone who doesn't make most of the time, yeah. But when he met with Moss, he flew solo. So where does he usually go for steak? Oh, but not this time. How do you know? Well, because this time he took a company car. And that would have been a little extravagant. It's like 2 blocks away. I don't know. Maybe I thought you'd find a book of matches or something.
I'm sure nobody drove it since Kellogg took it out.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. Why?
Oh, well, that's a long shot.
Hey, according to the navigation system, the last person that used this car went to 25 Oak Tree Lane in Greenwich, Connecticut.
Could be where Kellogg met Moss.
Or it could be the golf club where the editors do their research.
What the hell? We have nothing else.
Isn't that the playboy from Vale?
Mitchell Moss. Good eye.
Money, family, looks. Makes you wonder what went wrong.
Has he spent any time here?
A rapist? Here in Greenwich?
There's a chance.
What about this guy?
Does this look like a halfway house? Not me. That looks like Mr. Smith. Nice fella. What did he do?
Why don't you tell us?
Well, he and the wife...
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, you bought that?
No, but I don't pry. I certainly doubt that he's the first gentleman to use our facility to step out on the missus.
You get anything besides Smith?
I believe he called her Denise.
Can I take a look at your registration book, please? Kellogg checked into his motel in Greenwich 3 nights straight. On the last night, his car was in the lot from 6 o'clock until the following morning. That was the night of the 7th.
Which is the same night he was supposed to be having dinner with Mitchell Moss.
Exactly. The motel manager said that he and this Denise didn't have any visitors. They only went out for a cozy dinner for 2 at a coffee shop at around 9:30, so that leaves us with 2 possibilities, Jack. Either Kellogg got the date wrong, or he didn't have dinner with Moss. I know it's crazy, but I showed Kellogg's photo to people at Bobcat's hotel, and the custodian said that he saw someone that looked a lot like Kellogg waiting for an elevator.
Maybe it's not that crazy. The last entry on Bobcat's map was on the 2nd. He was looking for Moss in Tucson. He was headed for Los Angeles, only he never made it. Instead, he winds up dead in a hotel on 10th Avenue. Bobcat highlighted every move he made on this map. Why didn't he highlight his trip east?
Because he didn't come east looking for Moss, he came east looking for Kellogg. Wait a minute, when was that interview published?
On the 10th? Yeah, the 10th.
That's the day that Bobcat changed directions. So he might have read something in that interview to make him think that the Ace reporter made up the whole thing.
Kellogg lied to his editors about the phone call from Moss. He lied to the cops about their dinner. Making up the interview entirely. The bottom line is, who would be better equipped to realize that the interview was bogus than someone who had lived and breathed Mitchell Moss for almost a year?
And then he came to New York to blackmail Kellogg.
Easier buck than chasing Moss from coast to coast. See if you can find out what it was that inspired Bobcat's trip east.
And if I can?
Refile. Charge Kellogg with murder, too.
Congratulations, we found a coal hard mountain diamond. Popped out. Crystal fence and white flag raised. Client has agreed to tell you everything he omitted from his published interview with Mitchell Moss.
No longer good enough.
I love Costa Murray much than this guy. No amount of fake us. Fine. We're a reporter. Tell that to his millions of loyal readers, why don't you?
On page 2 of your interview, you wrote about Mitchell Moss's passion for baseball. How, since he went on the run, the thing he misses most is his box seat beside the dugout at Coors Field.
Hey, somebody's got root for the Rockies.
Do you suppose that particular line is underlined in Bobcat Ravelli's copy of the interview?
Well, we didn't know either, so we checked with Coors Field, and they told us that Moss's seats were behind home plate.
This is what you're hanging your hat on? A literary flourish?
Bobcat, it was a red flag. Told him Mr. Kellogg might have fabricated the entire interview.
Jack, no one ever told me about your sense of humor. Outstanding.
Found his prints in Ravelli's room.
So, how much did he want from you?
Had to be a lot to give up his hunt for $1 million. Pay up or be exposed as a fraud. My feeling is he really couldn't afford either.
Say we reconvene.
Let's talk about what they're recording. If you watch the video that we posted over the weekend, you can see it right there. It's got about 800,000 views. So Jake Sherman runs SpongeBob, one of their top reporters, also says the following. The people that are GOP members, this is saying that they too are considering retiring. Now, the director, he wants to take the exercise senior House Republicans. When I say that senior House Republican congressman saying he's going to attack this entire White House team has treated all members like garbage. And Mike Johnson has let it happen because he wanted it to happen. That is the sentiment of nearly all of the creators, advertisers, pilots, guns, ready to run. All of the Republican Congress members are the same. Here's the saying, you want everything there is. The arrogance of this White House these Republican Congress members saying, the arrogance of this White House team is what put it to members. Agencies like explosive resignations are coming. It is a $10 that's never been done. Mike Johnson will be showing up his down on a overwhelming majority, even if this term is now been up there. The report that I did over the weekend on Saturday, those who were saying, oh, Ben, you're being unbiased. This is a senior Republican Congress member source. This is a bunch of exclusively reports of evidence in the House of Representatives. And Jake Sherman said, since this ran the story, countless text messages from House Republicans agreeing with this sentiment and saying, why the hell should we stay in Congress if all we're willing to do is vote, censure, and be a bipartisan look, it's hard to realize that Congress is a large branch of government. Mike Johnson has termed the House of Representatives, and Republican Republicans in the Senate did this as well. They turned Congress basically into just a lot of the presidency, and it wasn't intended to do this. The Speaker of the House, Johnson, independence of the legislatures. It's not everybody did it. Here's what the previous speakers were. Senators like as a majority of the American people that you right now in the House and in the Senate. It's clear that Johnson's defense of closing the House on towards 99% Republicans in the Senate and in the House. The Senate is because of silence on it's
Credits, that's maybe more policy. That's what the backers were saying.